Hello, guys. This is a developing story because I'm still doing more follow ups. Somewhere last year, 2022, there was some video circulating on the WhatsApp platform concerning these big pipelines that they are trying to lay or they are laying from Agodome to Angloga. But in the video, they believe that they were laying the pipe from Dabala Junction to Jogbove. Yes, all because what the guys too were saying is that this is done by a particular party in Ghana here, and then they are doing that to steal their crude oil from Jogbove. So, but they try to do cover up that they are laying pipe borne, holes, and which is not true according to the report or the guys. So this is something I want to take my time to look into very critically before I can talk about it or comment over it. So about two different people sent me the same videos and I've seen it on some other platforms, but I have decided not to talk about it at all. Okay, just this morning in this very year 2023, I was in a taxi coming to Keta. So on my way, two women having conversation about that same hose or pipelines or whatever. And then I decided not to, but because they've mentioned the pipe in it or the hose, so okay, well, I started giving a listening ears. So the women, one of the women was like, the pipe, they brought some to Keta, and it is truly they want to lay pipe to mobilize water from Agave to Keta. That is what the woman said. But my issue is, let's look at something here. Let's look at something very critical. So because of that, I have decided to take some few shots which you will be seeing on the screen. Yes. So I was asking myself, is Keta not having water? Is pipe borne water a problem in Keta? I was asking myself. And truly, 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 there is water here in Keta. There is water in Keta. And then one of the women too was like, one of them was like, okay, let's wait and see what they are about. And then on other ways too, what the guys too were saying that it's from Dabala Junction to Jogbove, it is not true. But it is rather from somewhere Kosakope. It is in between Dabala and then Agbativi, no, like Lolito, yes, Dabala and Lolito, in between. It started from that place down to somewhere around Angloga, not even to Jogbova as the guys were claiming. And the question too is, when I came to Keta, I traced the pipeline down to Keta here. And in fact, I was able to locate their transformer or the, sorry, when I came to Keta, I was able to locate the reservoir where they store their water and then distribute to the communities in Keta. So I've seen that still. And this is a bothering issue in the mind of many people. And just as these people, I'm totally confused. I'm confused here. But that is why I said it is a developing story because we are still investigating and we cannot draw any conclusion. Because when you look at the other side, maybe some way, somehow, they might also be saying something that is true. And if you consider that of the woman to or the women in the taxi, there could be something that is also true. Though there is pipe-borne water, there is no water problem here in Keta. But it is true, it was brought to Keta. So let us wait to see what is next. We have to wait to see if truly they are bringing additional pipe-borne water to cater to add to what they already have. So it is something we need to wait, and then we need to wait for. Now, even with the issue of what those guys were saying, that I don't know them, I don't know, but it's a video that is circulating and all that. But I wish I could know them. But that one is not something I need to know. So I just have to know, we have to know the concrete evidence about this whole issue and see if it is true that the government is finding ways and means to, I mean, distort or to steal petrol from Volta region. Yes, that is how they put it, that the government is trying to steal petrol from Volta region because they believe there is enough petrol in the Volta region and precisely Jogbove. But I don't know if that is true, and I don't know who tested to see that there is petrol. I don't know. I don't know where they've gotten the evidence from that there is petrol in the Volta region. I can't tell. So that one is also a discussion for another day or another time. But we can't sleep over this. Once we have decided to, enter into this, investigate, look into it critically, it is our duty as well to find out if that is true, that it is true they have discovered petrol in the Volta region. As how it was discovered, they were not saying it. They were not saying it. And I don't know if it is an out of dream or true dream that they've got to realize that there is petrol. I can't tell. And that is something that they have not opened up to, or that is what they have not said anything about. But in this case, we are still doing our background investigations, our background checks to see if all that they are saying is true. Like the way some claim the government want to steal petrol. And how did the government in the first place know that there is petrol in the Volta region? How did the government knows? Is it that the government sent some people down to test the ground, to test that very geographical location to see if there is petrol there? I don't know, I can't tell. But we are still doing our background check to really find out if that is true or it's just a propaganda because they want to seek people's attention. They need some attention from the people or the public or whatever. So I can't tell. Maybe it could be, I don't know, because anything can happen. Maybe out of political conspiracy, I can't tell. Maybe some individuals who have sat down just to develop strategies by themselves too. I mean, they want a name in a way. I can tell. So, viewers, thanks so much for watching Ewenyigba TV. My name is Christian Adiabo, or Civist. We'll come your way with many more news, many more content, many more issues, as you know. But please, do us this favor. Try as much as possible and then to subscribe to our channel. Try to share the link. Try as much as possible. If people can be sharing other links, please help us share the links. Like the page, comment to our page. We need your comments to be able to assess what we are doing.